and we're going to start off with some Prowess tonight. Now, I don't really know specifically why I feel like Prowess is good, because it's still kind of dicey against Fury, but the good news is I think a lot of the 4-color decks have been really trimming on Fury. Yeah, Chalice is an issue. We have some wear tears to hopefully, shore that up, a couple of prismatic endings, but yeah, I don't know, I kind of want to be a little bit more aggressive. Burn has a good 4-color matchup because it can go under it. Now, I think this probably has a worse 4-color matchup than Burn because it's more reliant on creatures, so it's a little bit more susceptible to like Solitude Ephemerate, those kind of draws. But I don't know. I just want to be a little bit more aggressive. Want to give this a shot. I know a lot of people, or a couple people that I talked to on Twitter, have been doing pretty well with very similar. I think my only change was I cut the 4th light up the stage for the 2nd prismatic ending. I kind of want to add a 15th or a 16th creature, like 1 or 2 more copies of Soul-Scar Mage. I'm not sure what I'd want to cut though. But we're going to start with this. It's very, very straightforward. Just Ragavans, Prowess creatures, Channelers, 7 draw spells with Impulse Stage. I guess it's kind of 9 with Breach, but Breach is like not just the draw spell. There are some games where you play it, cast Bauble like 3 or 4 times, and just draw some cards that way. But obviously there are games where you just cast it and then bolt your opponent twice and they just die. So it's it's pretty powerful. It just in how there's like a range of outcomes on Underworld Breach is pretty big, so kind of like the idea of playing a couple of copies of those. But yeah, pretty straightforward stuff here. Nothing too fancy, even in the sideboard. I mean, we got Drannith Magistrate for the Cascade matchup. I think Drannith is probably one of the better sideboard cards you can play against Cascade, specifically for a deck like this, because they have a lot of shocks, right? They have Dead Gone, they have Bone Crusher Giant, and Magistrate having 3 toughness is really important. Just not dying to those. Obviously, sucks against Fury. You could consider playing like Hushbringer. I saw some list that had Hushbringer for Fury, but I don't know. I just think Hushbringer is just too weak of a card. Again, it's a 1-2, dies to all their shocks anyways, so Hushbringer may be better against 4-color, but they also have Teferi to bounce it and Prismatic Ending, so not quite as good. But we are going to try with we're going to start with this. We're going to start with this. Even though Dispute doesn't hit a ton, if the theory is to just hold up all of your mana and never cast a spell, like don't cast Shardless Agent on turn 3, then I think Dispute gets a little bit better because you can even just like hard cast Dispute on a Living End. It just gives you a lot more ways to interact when they go for a Living End. You know what I mean? So I think I like that plan. That kind of makes a lot of sense. I never thought of it like that. Bricked an RCQ hard. Feels bad, man. What'd you play? Modern is getting boring. Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like Modern's been a little boring for a while. I don't know. It's the RCQ format. Gotta play it, Not gonna skip the RCQs. I own Modern cards, and it's within driving distance, so. It's the Rakdos Scam deck. Oh, no. If I play 2 Soul Scars, they're just gonna Fury me, aren't they? God, am I winning if I only play 1? Like, what if I play 1 and they just have another removal spell? I kind of have to play 2, and just like, nope, they don't have it. I'm dead if they have Fury, but like, I don't think I'm supposed to hold here. Hopefully the new set gives Lee's few new cards to play around with in Modern and Pioneer. Yeah, you guys hear the rumor that they're going to be, there's a new Planeswalker that they, like the Morrow's blog or whatever, and Morrow said that there is a new popular, quote-unquote, popular Planeswalker that is being reprinted. Now, what does popular mean? I don't know, it could mean anything, but there's like an art of Liliana that people think is going to be Liliana the Veil. I don't know if you guys want Liliana the Veil in Pioneer. I think I'm picking up Jeff this turn. Hey, check. Match 1, game 1. I remember Jegantha, you proud of me? Not Venser. Yeah, Venser's not that popular. I put a poll on Twitter, and the options, I mean, obviously you could pick your own option, but like the options that I put out there were Liliana the Veil, Karn Liberated, and Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. I think Teferi makes a lot of sense too, because like going to Dominaria, he's the hero of Dominaria, yada yada. So like, kind of think it makes sense for it to be Teferi, right? Yeah, I saw that Bailey posted that. I still don't understand it. I saw that there was Teferi who slows the sunset in this mono green deck, and I got nothing, man. I just have nothing. My brain just can't comprehend that. Talos, thank you so much for the 19 months, actually. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're having a good day today. Ooh, 2 lands. 2 lands. A little prismatic ending that. I don't think I'm casting Lava Dart. Yeah, I'll just chill. 3's good. Untaps Chain Veil and causes for mana quick. Yeah, I know what it does, right? Like, you can untap Chain Veil. It also untaps a creature and a land, so you can, like, untap a Dork and a Nykthos, which is kind of cool. Mono green players are getting bored and playing everything now. Saw Karuga in a 5-0 list today. Karuga? How do you even play Karuga? Or just, like, in the main deck, they were just playing a Karuga. Should have cracked the fetch in response. Like, were they just legitimately playing a Karuga? Just in the deck. Just Karuga in the deck, huh? This is kind of awkward, because if I cast Lava Dart, it gets exiled, but I don't really care that much about the Voidwalker, I think. And I want to use my mana here, because I want to just untap and cast Jegantha, so I'm just going to accept that my Lava Dart is gone. I think it's okay. It's not a huge deal. But I want to cast a Lava Dart in case they, like, untap Terminate by Jegantha, because I'm going to attack with this. Karuga's a bad card. I mean, if you just cast it for 5 mana, draw a couple cards, it's not bad. Like, the thing about mono green is... What the shit? Sure. Well, that's unexpected. I guess I hope they don't have another Terminate. I don't think there's a point in leaving back the Soul-Scar, because it's just the chump block anyways. I'm going to play Jegantha this turn. Yeah, it's pretty bad if they have Terminate, though. I kind of feel like they do, given the way they played this game, but... Whatevs. But yeah, like, the thing about the mono green deck is you tend to get into top deck wars a lot, and just having, like, a... Of course they have Terminate, by the way. Just having, like, a 5-mana idiot that draws a couple of cards can be pretty good. And a Bolt, too. Well, can't do much about that. I said I was going to lose if they had the second Terminate. They did. Alright, well, I can kill Voidwalker. Can play Arid Mesa. My brother in Christ, they have another Undying Malice. Okay. So this comes back with a counter on it. I don't have any outs, do I? I don't think I have outs. Dedge. Rakdos Scam. Love MH2 cards, right? Yeah. I'm slowly remembering why I stopped playing Modern, you know? Or why I only play Rhinos. Because I just beat the shit out of people with Rhinos. Alright, Rakdos Scam, huh? I think Hearse might be okay. Path is kind of medium. Not exactly in love with pathing of Voidwalker. This card sucks, this card sucks. Hearse is good because it shuts off the stupid fucking Undying Malice bullshit. I'm gonna trim Lava Dart. Because I think they're gonna cut Ragavans anyways. I just want to cut 2 Lava Darts. Yeah, let's do that. I want to keep... Actually, I could cut Breach. Breach is bad against Voidwalker. We'll do 1 Breach, 1 Dart. There's also a chance they bring in more Graveyard Hate, because I have Heat too. Unlikely, but, you know. We did die to Terminates and not MH2 cards, that's true. I have 3 Lightning Bolts in my hand. I don't know if that's good, but I'm going to keep. Is there a lot of people playing this Rakdos Scam deck? Is it good? I kind of agree with Spike. They really need the 4 Mutagenic Growth and Prowess. Maybe. Ooh, that's not bad. We could try a list. We could try Mutagenic Growth after this league. I think I'm just dashing that, trying to spike a 1-drop. Although, if they're the Scam deck, I don't know how many 1-drops they actually have. Alright, missed. Didn't Dingo win the challenge with it? He got second, I think. But yeah, he did very well in the challenge. I was thinking about trying it out. I don't think the deck's that bad, because I think that getting to be like a really good Blood Moon deck is just a good place to be right now. I think Blood Moon's actually in a good spot. Missed on land. I don't know if I want to sack the treasure to play the Swiftspear. Because then they could just go removal spell, dash Ragavan. I kind of just want to chill, actually. This also time walks them. They can't play a creature into the heat. They say something like they were printing a character that's been asked for a long time. I know they said something about a Planeswalker, but I don't know about a character specifically. But yeah, they said that they were reprinting a popular Planeswalker. Again, popular in air quotes. I don't know what that means, but There's a lot of different metrics you could use to describe popularity. I like how we call this deck a scam. I mean, the person who plays the deck the most, which is Pascal Maynard, also calls it a scam. It's not just me, you know what I mean? Like, the person who plays the deck more than everybody else still calls it a scam. He knows. He knows. Tireless Tracker, thank you for the 3 months. Help? What do I need help? What do you need help with? Why am I helping you? You sent me a Discord link. Keeper Maul. Triple Street Wraith, are you gonna play the draw? I think I'm gonna try and impulse into a land first. I really need to hit a land here. Draw, Snapkeep. It's not even close, dude. I would probably keep it on the play, too, but on the draw, it's a Snapkeep. Like, it's not even... I don't even think it's close. I would keep that 100% of the time. Right, I'm going to play the Mire here. I think I'm going to go Swiftspear. By Heat, they can dash Ragavan. Am I okay with that? Honestly, probably. I'm just racing them at this point. I'm going to Heat the Elemental token because they're more likely to attack with the Pyromancer. I know that sounds kind of weird, but... Top 2 cards are lands. There you go. So yeah, I told you to keep. A character players have been requesting get a card for years, finally gets one. A character players have been requesting get a card. What character doesn't have a card currently? Any ideas? I don't actually know. It's going to be Gix. Think so? As in, like, so, like, Claws of Gix? That's the Gix you're talking about? Maybe it'll be Oko. Rona? What do you mean, Rona? Who's Rona? Rona D's nuts? Yeah, Mind Goblin Mythic Rare. I mean, I don't think I'm dashing Ragavan into 4 open mana, so let's just play a land. Attack you. This is such a weird game. Alright, one's good. I'm just gonna pick up Jeff. Fatal Push. I don't like that. Alright, still picking up Jeff. I mean... I don't think their hand is... They definitely don't have Ragavan, because they would have dashed it last turn, so their hand's probably just all, like, Terminates and shit? I don't know, it could be Furies. Hardcast Grief. It's annoying. You can kill it in a turn. And take a Bolt. Yeah, their hand's gotta just be, like, Furies and Terminates. Could be Umezawa. Doesn't Umezawa already have a card? The Toshiro Umezawa? The one from, like, Betrayers of Kamigawa? I don't know if that's, like, an official... Umezawa card, but that might be a Toshiro card. I don't know. Rhoda. Heavy Mace, the thing is, store card, graveyard, cast plus one card, so over. Oh, that card. Yeah, I remember that card. That card was sweet in draft. Silly dude, play Gixes for kids. They took Jegantha? Well, I guess they don't have Terminates in their hand. So much for that, huh? This is like the only chance I'm ever going to get a Ragavan hit in, so I'm just going to do it. They go to 13, and I have 3 bolts in hand? That doesn't do anything. Can I play it as a land? No. Should I main phase crack the Foothills in case I draw Soul-Scar Mage? It's worse against a second Grief, though. Because if they Grief me, I can just fire off 3 bolts. Will you ever be back in 5-color domain? Love those videos? I don't know. I feel like the 4-color Zoo deck is just... Like, I don't know how you're ever supposed to beat Omnath with that deck. There's an Umezawa from Legends? Tetsuo. Oh, okay. Toshiro's the one from Betrayers, though, right? They're exiling Grief? I mean, so they're obviously casting a thing. I'm just gonna triple bolt them, right? Like, let them take Ragavan. Or, I let them take Bolt. They cast a thing. I bolted. But then they just kill Ragavan and I'm down 1. I only have 1 bolt left. The issue with triple bolting them is I go to 11 and they have a 4-power creature. I could just, like, try to top deck Underworld Breach. If I draw Breach, they lose. I think I'm just gonna let this go. I'm gonna try and play a longer game. The new Planeswalker is definitely a Weatherlight character, like Gerald or some shit. You think so? Maybe. Alright, I will respond. I cast Lightning Bolt. Okay, what'd they pitch, by the way? They pitched another Grief. Why didn't they just try to hardcast 2 Griefs? Confused. Breach. Yeah, I should probably sack this before dashing. Breach. Okay. I'm gonna Bauble myself to see if I want to sack the other canyon. I probably don't. I don't know, I'll just dash this. It's not going to work, but I don't want to just hardcast it because they probably have Fury in their hand, so I might as well dash it. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, top deck war. I mean, I have Breach, which just wins the game on the spot, so... Limdol has a card? Limdol the Necromancer, right? I think that's from, like, Time Spiral? Like OG Time Spiral? Alright, I'm gonna sack Canyon, which makes Breach a little bit worse, but I got enough lands, it's fine. That's not a Breach. Mod check Underworld Breach. Maybe, you know what, honestly? Maybe I should just sideboard more Breaches for matchups like this. It's just the best card every single time in games like this. And it seems like every red matchup is going to be, oh, hey, look, I win. Hey, look, Jed, I won the game. This card's so broken. Watch them have, like, a way to exile my graveyard. Alright, what are we going to do? I don't even know, man. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. What's up, Snugs? Alright, how many spells can we cast this turn? I kind of want to go, like, Swiftspear, Impulse, Bauble. No, 1 mana short. I can go Swiftspear, Impulse, Bolt, Bauble. That's pretty good. I just want to put a shit ton of creatures into play, I think. God, this is insane. This Underworld Breach card is ridiculous. We can bolt them 5 times. Oh, yeah, I could have just bolted them 5 times, right? Did I have enough cards in the graveyard? Oh, but I had the bolt in hand. Yeah, I probably should have done that instead, huh? I mean, I guess I could just bolt them 3 times now, but that's a lot worse if they just have, like, a couple removal spells. Now that I've committed to this line. Like, I bolt them 4 times, they go to 1, and they just have, like, double push or something, or push terminate. They're at 1. Yeah, I didn't do the math. I could have just bolted them 5 times. Maybe I should just bolt them. I don't know. Alright, whatever. I'll just bolt them 4 times. I done goofed. I forgot about the bolt in hand, to be honest with you. That's what I was missing. I mean, it's fine. I think we'll be okay. 1, 2, 3. Bolt you. 1, 2, 3. I can even cast the Bauble, right? Yeah, I can cast the Bauble. Because I can just cast the Bolt from hand and then cast the Bauble. Right? Yeah. Alright, well, they died. Cool. Underworld Breach, good card. Honestly, I kind of feel like I just want to go up to, like, 3 or 4 copies of this in these types of matchups. It's probably insane against Murktide, too, right? It has to be nuts in the Murktide matchup. It's just the same concept. You just trade, and then, oh, Breach, draw 7 cards or whatever, or deal 20 damage to you. Played a ton of Prowess at RCQs, no, this is my opinion, but I think Reckless Impulse was so makes it worse. Same with Rags. I mean, I like Ragavan. I'm kind of with you on Impulse, though. I like Ragavan, but not that much. But yeah, I'm kind of with you on Impulse. I think it's maybe a little bit too slow. I kind of hate this card, though. You know? Like, especially in hands like this, where, like, I have to keep, but they're just going to kill my Channeler, and I'm never going to cast this card. You know? Like, it's just not going to happen. Yeah, I'll keep that. I'm gonna bauble them on their upkeep, I think. They're drawing an Undying Malice. Sure. Fatal Push. Let's wait to have 2 or 3 DRCs and play in a Breach. Yeah, just mill my entire deck. Just red-white self-mill. Yeah, like here, you know? Like, Impulse is fine, but I'm taking a turn off to cast it, which kind of sucks. But, I don't know, it's still a good card. It's like Divination. What's up, Max? What was the ending for in this matchup? Ragavan, but with Lava Dart, I probably didn't need the endings. I guess, like, Seasoned Pyromancer if I have a treasure. But yeah, I probably should have just cut endings. Oh, Voidwalker. Voidwalker was 1 because I can't Lava Dart Voidwalker. That was what I wanted it for. Like, I just wanted a good, clean answer to Voidwalker that didn't, like, mess up my Delirium kind of thing. What else am I doing this turn? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could just be playing threats over this Otter. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm only playing 2 Soul-Scars. I could just play 2 more. You know what I mean? I think I'm just going to go to combat. See if they want to push or terminate this. Impulse is the expressive we have at home, and the card blue card play when they ban iteration. You ever try to play Living End? No, I don't know. I'm a Rhinos man. Just gonna keep casting Divinations until my Rakdos opponent scoops. Electro Living End. Some As Foretold nonsense. Yeah, I kind of want to try Whoa. I kind of want to try Mutagenic Growth. Whoa there. Still have a Dying Balance in their hand, Kek W. I'm going to Impulse first. Cast this next turn. So let's go Lava Dart, Liliana, play Soul-Scar. Make an Impulse next turn. Yeah, I don't know about Gutshot. Gutshot's good against Ragavan, but I do kind of like the idea of playing Mutagenic Growth. As Foretold, Rhinos plus living in deck from the 5-0 today? No, I didn't. I didn't look at the 5-0s today. Yeah, also Mutagenic plays better with Breach, too. Like, maybe there's a world where you just, like, play a third Breach, and then play Mutagenic Growth, something like that, maybe? Could see that. But, like, these are the games where Impulse looks really good. Where you just, like, keep casting a bunch, you'll eventually hit a Breach, you know? Those are pretty good. Let's go Soul-Scar. Heat this thing. Should play my land first, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I knew they had the Malice. That was dumb. I don't know. It's tapped. They can't block with it this turn. It's not the worst. Right, this puts into play tapped? I think it does. Yeah. Okay. Are they dead if they don't have push? Can go Prismatic the token, dart them. Prismatic the token, dart them is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts them to 8, not quite. So I think I just dart the token. Yeah, just dart the token. Attack for 7. Maybe play Ragavan. Could also just heat this thing now. It's actually pretty good, right? Heat this thing now. Yeah, I like that. They take 9. Go to 9. Play the land, but get a double heat. Yeah. If I played the land first, I could have just heated the Season Pyromancer again, which is what I should have done, for sure. I don't think I let them trade for Ragavan. I'm just going to go to combat. And if they try to set up a double block, I'm just going to bolt them. So they don't really have a good double block. Spike keeps hyping up Red-Black Sack, as well as we know. Zombies just Red-Black, but good, actually. He's hyping up Red-Black Sack in Modern? Interesting. I'm still not going to cast the Ragavan. Just save it. Good 4. Those things die. We're chilling. Bidding if I'll play Greasefang this weekend at the RCQ. If I had a Pioneer one, I'd definitely play Greasefang. Shit. Back to MH2 cards being bullshit. No Labrador in the graveyard, Sag. It's not bad. That is not bad. If they have Ballast, it comes into play tapped, so... Alright, just hit a bolt off of their deck, please. Can't cast that, unfortunately. But at least they're not drawing it. It's pretty good. Yeah, they're also just dead to a Breach at any point. Kills MH2 card with MH2 cards. It's the balance, okay? Unholy Heat is to balance the broken MH2 cards. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm playing them because you have to play them to win! What time it is? What time is it? Yeah, you talking about Red-Black Sack in Modern? Oh, that's what time it is. Bleach out for the 25 months. Thank you for the 25. That's a long-ass time. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. My opponent has lost connection to the game. Rip. Well, chat, how's the weather where you are? How's everybody doing today? GG's Aquinas. Did you end up winning? I didn't actually, I was going to see who won, but they closed the event before I was able to, to check and see. I know Neil won his quarterfinals match. You did win? Awesome, dude. Congratulations, buddy. That's sick. That's awesome. Hype. Beat Neil in the semis? Okay. Did I see the 4-color Hammer Time deck with Omnath? I did. That deck has to be a meme, right? I want to look up this Spike Rakdos sack deck. It seems like a deck that I'd be interested in, because I like Rakdos and I like sacrifice cards. It's got to be on a Stream Decker, right? Stream Decker. Search. We got time because our opponent DC'd. Aspiring Spike. Close to 10F and the most southern city of the world. You probably never heard of it. The most southern city of the world? Is that Antarctica? Is it the BR 15-0 Aspiring Spike? No, that's 12 months ago. On a Saturday night. Alright, where is Spike Red Black Sack? Here it is. Is it this? I don't own Furies, though. What don't I have for this deck? I don't have Bloodghasts. I don't have Spyros. That card's expensive as fuck. I don't have Griefs. I think I have everything else, though. I don't have Cliffs. I don't have Cairns. Probably missing too many cards. I don't have Voidwalkers. Don't own Furies? No, I have Furies. I don't own Griefs, I said. I have Furies for Rhinos. This is just Blood Rock. Black Red Rock. No. It was like playing Bloodghast, Bombardment. It was playing the sacrifice cards. Unless you're saying he redid it into a mid-range deck, but this is definitely sacrifice cards. This deck's cool. It looks sweet. For Abs and Grey, should I play the stock list? Yeah, I'm just gonna play all 4 of list. I don't see a reason to play like anything else than just all 4 ofs. You know what card I was thinking about trying in the sideboard was Monastery Mentor. But like, okay, the problem with Monastery Mentor is, in theory, post-board games, you could board up to Mentor plus Push plus Thoughtseize. The issue is, the decks where that Mentor is good against, Fatal Push is usually not good against. So, like, the spell count post-board for Mentor is going to be like Thoughtseize, Grizzly Salvage, Witherbloom Command, Can't Stay Away, which is fine. That's 16 spells. That's a good amount of spells, but 12 of them are 2-mana spells. So it's like, Like, it's obviously really good when you get to go turn 4 Mentor Thoughtseize. That's broken, but Sedgemoor instead of Mentor? Why do you like... No, why would you play Sedgemoor instead of Mentor? Yeah, there's just like... Well, here's the thing, right? Your game 1 configuration, most of the time, is not going to have enough spells. But your post-board configuration is where you get the spells, right? Because in post-board games with the Greasefang deck, you're cutting Supplier a lot. I found like I've been cutting Supplier a lot against Graveyard Hate. So you cut Supplier a lot, and you can cut Supplier for more spells, right? Most of them are sorcery. Yeah. I guess Salvage is an instant, but that's pretty much it. Then you have, like, what? Command, Can't Stay Away, Thoughtseize. Do you cut Trespasser? I don't even know what Trespasser is supposed to be good against, besides the Mirror. I don't even want to bring it against Rakdos. I hate that card. I want to find something better than Trespasser. Like, there's got to be something better than fucking Centaur Courser. I don't think I'd play the Skysoft in the main. If you want to, you could probably cut, like, the 4th Command or something, but I like Command a lot. It is, but I honestly, I kind of want to just play 2 boats in the sideboard. Because I think boat is your best sideboard plan against Graveyard Hate. It's also insane against green, because they go Karn minus and you just boat it. So, like, I kind of just want to play 2 boats in the sideboard, rather than try to fit one in the main. You could maybe you could justify playing like a mid-range Planeswalker, like Gideon Ally or Wandering Emperor or something like that, against Rakdos. If you wanted to, like, maybe make the Rakdos matchup a little bit better. Because I don't like Sorin, the Vengeful Bloodlord. I think that card sucks. The point about playing Sedgemoor over Mentor, casting things like Chariot triggers it as well, plus it's better against aggro. Well, Chariot triggers Mentor, too. Sorin? I don't like the Sorin. I think it's trash. Every time I've drawn it, it's been awful. Maybe it's good against, like, specifically Mono-Red, but... Oh, Solemn Visitor. Solemn Visitor. I thought that one wasn't legal. Oh, no, Lord of Innistrahd's not legal. Solemn Visitor, huh? Why do we never sing Lingering Souls these days? When in Modern? You can't play Lingering Souls in Modern. Maybe, like, 3 years ago you could, but not anymore. Power Creep. The one answer for you, Phil Lush, is Power Creep. The people who play Lingering Souls on Modern on Magic Online just, like... loaded up a deck from 3 years ago on accident, and then they just, you know, they're like, oh shit, I have Lingering Souls, I guess I gotta finish out the league. Like, you don't willing 4 Temple Garden, 3 Tomb, and 1 Shrine. Alright, mulligan this hand. This hand's good. I think I put back second Bauble. Maybe a little bit greedy to keep the stage, but is Wandering Emperor good in that deck? I think it's good in the sideboard against specifically Rakdos. Do I want to slow roll the Bauble? I don't know. I think slow rolling the Bauble's fine, because I can just go Channel or Swiftspear Bauble next turn and get the second trigger. So it's like, I might lose a Surveil here, but I'm just going to get the Surveil back and a Prowess next turn, so I think it's fine, even if they kill this. It's like Living End. This matchup is probably a little dicey. Last sideboard card, weren't there 16 there? Yeah, what I'm saying is you cut the Trespassers, and you have 1 sideboard card. This is the sideboard that I want to play. I maybe could cut the 3rd Decay, but I kind of like it. But I just want like another good grindy card, you know? I don't know what I want that to be, but... Kaya is fine. Which Kaya? The 3-mana one? Is that one even good against Rakdos? Steam Vent's tapped is interesting. Am I supposed to overcommit here? Just go like Channeler, Swiftspear, Bauble? I don't know. I don't know. Imrahil, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're having a good day today. I think I just gotta shove, right? It's not gonna get better. I gotta shove. You wanna go triple Channeler? I kind of wanted to play the Swiftspear so I get in some damage with it. And I also think that Channeler is potentially a better post-Living End card anyways. Like, if I'm going to hold a creature post-Living End, I think I want it to be a 3/3 flyer. You know what I mean? If for some reason we get into, like, this damage race, I ain't got time for that. I need to find a burn spell. Artifact, instant, lands. I'm not going to trigger Delirium this turn. Is this good post-Living End? So let's say they cycle a Big Idiot, play Shardless Agent. It's, like, not bad, but I feel like I can do better. I want a burn spell so I can just light up the stage next turn, I think. Just stop with their upkeep. Hearse was diff bad, but maybe it's better than 2 Trespasser. Hearse is good in the mirror. Like, I wouldn't bring in Hearse against Rakdos, you know? It's good in the mirror. Need Decay for Rip? I don't think you do. You have 4 copies of Command. I think that's enough. I don't think you need Decay for Rip. Like, I understand that Command is counterable, but you have enough answers to Rip, and you have Thoughtseize too. Like, 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Command is pretty Gucci. So they take Channeler. No, they take Light Up the Stage, then Living End, take Channeler, and we probably can't win. Well, chat, we're dead. That sucks. We tried. Oh, we're not dead. Their hand sucks. We did it. Well, we still might lose this game. Gotta draw a burn spell. Thoughts on kill my own Channeler? I honestly think that's good. I can go Channeler, kill my own Channeler. I can mill more creatures, and also if they Shardless Agent, I get the Channeler back. It also digs me to a burn spell. Kind of like that. Probably should have fetched first, but... Glad I'm not drawing these lands. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Okay, so they're going to take 8 damage. They go to 6. How much power do they have? 5, 8, 11, 18, so it's lethal. So hypothetically, if they Shardless, I top that. I go attack with Channeler, they take 2, because it gets -1 from the Waker. They go to 4, and then I can light up the stage into 2 burn spells. Otherwise, I graveyard that. I think I have to keep it, right? It's like the card that gives me the best chance of killing them next turn, I think. I have to hit like Bolt Dart or Bolt Bolt. Or I guess Dark Dart does it. So yeah, I need 2 burn spells. Oh no, they have a flyer. God damn it. They have a flyer. Shit, that's bad. Stream Decker down? Hang on, I gotcha. Is there a small static when Doom talks or just me? I think it's just you. I hope it's not me. Yeah, them hitting the flyer there is so bad for me. I don't think I have any outs now. They're at 6. I definitely have to shuffle the lead up the stage, right? Yeah, I literally don't think I have outs, right? Because I have no cards. I could go like Impulse, Land, Burn Spell. That doesn't do it though. Yeah, I have to shuffle anyways. Rhinos didn't win at all, though I lost in top 8 of the RCQ. I lost to Living End. It's a bad matchup for Rhinos. Reanimator, huh? It's not, I mean, there's a good amount of endurances, but... Alright, Miracle, Terminus. Not a Terminus. Draw card. Concede the game. Alright, so... Oh, we don't have this. I don't have the Soul Guides. Yeah, I feel like we probably need to play Soul Guide for this matchup. Hearse is just too slow. I guess we got Drannith Magistrates. Something, I guess. I think Path bad, Moon bad. I think these are all bad. Cut Prismatic Ending. And like 2 Unholy Heats, maybe? Maybe Breach is too slow. Let's do that. Breach is probably too slow. The audio is a bit off. Anybody else having, like, audio issues? Does it sound weird to you? Cool. What do you say in Prowess? Isn't it really bad versus 4-color? I don't know. I don't really know what I see in Prowess. I just kind of wanted to try it out. I just had the idea that I wanted to play it. I don't really have a good reason for it, though, you know? I just kind of wanted to play it. I'm just so fucking bored of playing Rhinos. Yeah, let's do it now. Curator of Mysteries. This feels like every deck is kind of boring, so I don't know. This deck's at least kind of fun to play. There's a lot of math involved. Give into the Amulet? Nah, I can't play Amulet. Too small brain for that. Just play Yogg. Isn't Yogg so bad against 4-color, though? How does Yogg ever beat 4-color? Play Hammer? No. I'm not playing Hammer. It's Soul Herder. I also couldn't play a deck like that. Aquinas, I'm actually going to be playing... I'm going to be playing Tameshi later on tonight. So if I go Impulse Bolt, that's, what, 9 damage? That's not even close to enough. I'm going to cast Impulse, I think. Are they forcing this? No. Dark's not awful. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's still 9, right? 2, 4, 9. It's 10. Put them to 7 with a bolt in hand. 7 with a bolt in hand, huh? I mean, the other line is like, bolt my own creature when they go to Living End. Is that better? 2, 4, 7, 10. Go to 7. Sack a land. They Living End. Assuming they cycle like Waker or something, that's a 2-turn clock. I get 2 draw steps plus a canyon to find 2 burn spells. Get pass. The issue is if they have Waker, I can't really kill the Waker. I guess the Heat's gonna buy me some time if I can get Delirium. I'll have Sorcery. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna dart them twice. I think this is fine. Maybe a little spewy, but... It's gonna do it this way. Alright, they go to 7. They have a bounce spell. But if they have a bounce spell, their Living End's pretty bad next turn, so... Yeah, I'm cool with this. Like, they're not going to cast Living End now. A-okay with that. They're like cutting True Trespasser for second Hearse and second Boat. Yeah, that's what I did. I have 2 Hearse, 2 Boat, 3 Decay, 4 Push, 3 Duress. I don't know, there's one sideboard card that I don't know what I want it to be, though. It's an 11-card sideboard. How are the Solitude matchups? I don't really know. I haven't played this deck in a while, so this is only match number 2. So, not 100% sure. I feel like it's not great in theory, but some more practice with Abstain Grace Fang. I'm just playing Modern tonight. I'll probably play some more I'll play some more Pioneer the next couple of days, but just Modern for tonight. Practicing for the RCQ. See if I want to play anything that's not Rhinos. Alright, they're at 11. I don't know if I want to commit this Channeler. Kinda do. Go to combat. Wondering if I want to bolt them. I think I do. I think I just want to bolt them. If they Living In, they're probably going to Living In now. They didn't. Alright, graveyard that, which is really good because that means Living In gets me a Dragon's Rage Channeler. think I'm still supposed to hold up Heat, though, because if they make a small living and I can just heat my own Channeler in response. Hammer's definitely not a terrible deck. What did I cut to get to the final slot? I don't know. This is my sideboard. 3 to res, 4 push, 3 decay, 2 bow, 2 hearse. That's 14. I cut something. I don't remember what it was. Was this Prowess listed with Breach? Yeah, there's 2 Breach. Hammer Time seems good. Made more Blacksmiths. I just don't enjoy playing Hammer Time. I want to play a deck that I enjoy playing. I'm getting to the point where I don't even enjoy playing Rhinos anymore. So it's like... I don't know. Save Heat for their flyer? Yeah, I'm gonna save Heat for the flyer. They floated a blue. Again, they have 2 flyers now. That sucks. They're at 5. God, the second Curator's such a beating. I think I let this resolve, and then end of turn heat one of the Curators and try and spike a second Heat. Yeah. Just gonna let this go. This sucks. Second Curator's such a beating. I had the first one covered, but... yeah, right on time, buddy. Right on time! Right on time. Okay, that's not bad. Guess that. Get 3 looks. Graveyard. Heat, heat, heat. Heat! Shit. Well... it's a bolt. It's a bolt and a jump blocker. I have 5 cards. Let's go to combat. I'm gonna let them block and then I'm just gonna bolt them, I think. Because that puts them dead to Lava Dart, too. Play Soul-Scar and bolt the flyer. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should have Soul-Scarred pre-combat. You're right, I'm dumb. Well, that keeps them at 5, though. Is that better? So here's the issue with that line. If they stay at 5, they could just play Borrower and block next turn, right? If they stay at 5. So, like, I feel like it gives me a lot less outs to actually kill them, you know? And this is what messes up the math. Could try M-Hayashi, right? Those piles are always great. Draco Explosion in the new Calibrated Blast deck? Just not play it. Strut Bolt. Yeah, Bolt and Dark kill them. We're also not dead to a bounce spell. We just, take 16. I will play her on Violent Outburst, though, I think. Because I think it's incredibly unlikely they don't have something to answer the Soul-Scar Mage. Like, they can just play a blocker, so... I think I'm supposed to block. Because if I don't block, I die to Violent Outburst. Alright, well... I should probably cast the Dart first, just on the off chance they board it in Dispute. And then, if they have Force Negation, I can crack the Canyon. Are you dead? Are you dead? Are you dead? Are you dead? They are dead. Easy. Hope work and life is going well. Respect the hustle, work and streaming MTG in the off hours. It's a lot, sponsored by Bagels. Thank you for the kind words, though. Yeah, it's a lot, man. I wake up, my day consists of wake up at 7 in the morning, work for till 5 o'clock, stream till 10. Like, it's like 16 hours a day. I literally don't have time to do anything. Getting a YouTube editor has been an absolute boon. Not have to worry about that stuff. Portable hole safekeeping, deafening sounds for the last sideboard slot. Oh yeah, this list doesn't have the safekeepings. Okay, you probably want to go down to 2 decay then and play 2 safekeeping. So I like safekeeping a lot. Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah, I think that's where I want to be with the sideboard. I did see that Teferi mono green deck. Still don't really understand how you're supposed to ever cast Teferi if you don't draw Oath, but there was like 4 Temple Gardens and 2 Caradids, and I was like, okay. Songs in the queue, Lanin. Yeah, safekeeping is kind of nuts, especially when you just like 4 mana. In like the Rakdos deck, they can like play around Thoughtseize, and this is exactly what happened to me in the RCQ. I was playing Rakdos midrange, and on my hand, I was like, I'll play around Thoughtseize, I'll just hold up 2 mana. My hand was Abrade and Rending Volley. So I was like, well, what are they going to do? They're going to go land Thoughtseize Greasefang? Okay, I'll just kill it anyways. And they just went land Greasefang, and then I had 2 mana, and it's like, alright, well, kill you, I guess. You know? So it's like, it's insane in the Rakdos matchup. Yeah, they've been the mono green deck has been playing Bolas now for a couple weeks. Bolas is like stock. Teferi is not stock, but Bolas is. Seems okay. I'll keep it. It's not great, but Bolt to DRC has been called. Wish I had a sideboard card in this hand, but I'm gonna play Bauble on one to try and find a sideboard card. Graveyard. Just upkeep Bauble them. Cut 2 heats, still draw it every game. Did I cut 2 heats? No, I didn't cut 2 heats. I cut Breach. Figured Breach was too slow. Force of Negotiation's kind of tough. Bolas is no longer stock with Teferi. Well, that's assuming Teferi is stock, right? Oh, but I guess the Teferi versions don't play Bolas. But yeah, Teferi's not quite stock yet, I would say. I would say that's undecided. So we know they have Force. God, how am I supposed to play this hand? Liner in the graveyard. I kind of want to go Swiftspear, Bauble, attack, pass. And then if they shardless, I'm just going to heat my own Channeler. The other line is like Swiftspear, Bauble, Dart. How much damage can I deal? Assuming I hit Delirium. Swiftspear, Dart, Bauble be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only 8 damage. It's not even that much. Teferi will be stock. Alright, I'm just going to go Swiftspear, Bauble, hold up heat. I don't want to play Monkey. Oh, you're saying Dash Monkey? Maybe. Doesn't quite get me Delirium. And now I kind of want to cast this Lava Dart to get Delirium. But then I can't kill my own Channeler if they have the thing. Maybe that's okay, though. Maybe I just, like, let them... As Dart turns on Delirium, right? Instant sorcery artifact land. So if I dart them once, they take, what, 6 damage? Plus the dart, they go to 13, fetch to 12. Maybe have to get a red source, go to 10. The next turn I can go float, dart, light up the stage. I'm going to take a look and see what's on top of my deck. Maybe that'll inform my decision. Okay. Well, I think that makes me more likely just not want to push this turn. And then if they shardless, I can just kill my own Channeler. Untap, draw bolt, bolt you, light up the stage. Yeah, I like that better. Can you flashback the dart, lose Delirium in response to Living End? I guess I could, but then I'm down a land, though. The problem with that line is if I take that line, I'm down a land, and the next turn I just go attack with Channeler, light up the stage, they just force it. You know what I mean? So I kind of don't want to be forced into, like, sacking a land to Lava Dart here. It's a really weird spot, though. But yeah, I want to hold up heat for my own Channeler, I think. This is worse if they just have Outburst, because they just don't have to do anything. They can just hold up Outburst. But ideally, they just shardless me. Okay, cool with that. No Turtle. Did I really care about Turtle? I guess I kind of did, because it has flying. Yeah, if they had Turtle or Curator of Mysteries, it would have been awkward, because they could put a flyer into play. Now they can't, though, which is good for me. I need them to have Shardless and not Outburst. Also need them to not have Grief. Fuck. How do I beat Violent Outburst? I don't fucking know. You can just untap. Just untap, draw. God, this is so bad. Alright, draw. 14. What if I just attack them? Like, it's gonna force action if I attack them, right? I mean, if I play a single spell, it also maybe forces some action. But I could take one hit and survive. Alright, what if I'm gonna go to combat. I think I'm just gonna bolt them. See what they do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and bolt them. Well, looks like they're casting it anyways. I think the bolt would probably force it, so... Alright, move to blocks. Alright, bolt you. That's pretty fucking good. That's probably the single best thing I could have hit in the graveyard there. So now I can just let this happen. Just let them go to 6. And then if they have Violent Outburst, I'm just going to kill my own Channeler, I think. Right? Kill my own Channeler, take 11. Could also maybe light up a stage. Yeah, I'm going to kill my own Channeler. Which, maybe they force negation this. They actually probably do. You know, Rag Performance and Prowess wasn't as good as other ones in my testing. What other ones were you playing, Big Monkey? Were you playing like the Blister Coil Beard stuff? I don't want that. Play Blue-Red Control and Pioneer. I need cyber cards against red-black mid-range. The matchup hurts so much. For Blue-Red Control, I would recommend trying either Hullbreaker Horror or Niv Mizzet Perun. I think both those are quite excellent against Black-Red. So they're at 11. Can I shock here to play the light up stage? I think I should. Puts me at 17. If they have another outburst, it's only 16. Yeah, I can shock here. Graveyard. Okay. Thoughts on Aether Vial Hammer? Went 4-1 in a league. Came up big time in 3 of them. Aether Vial Hammer. What matchup is Aether Vial good in? I guess the counterspell matchups? Maybe. It's playing Niv Magus and the White Virtuoso from Capenna. Oh, so you're playing Spike Stack. Okay. Yeah, you're playing Spike Stack. I don't know if I like that version as much. Like, I feel like that version is much weaker to Solitude. Niv Miz it against the creature deck. None of their creatures are removal spells, though. I play Niv Miz 2 main, but still lose maybe just bad beats in testing. Yeah, like, I don't know, a combination of... There's also Planeswalkers, too. You could play, like, Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. You could play Keranos. Keranos is an insane card against Rakdos. They did have the turtle. Shit. Well, now we can't win. Yeah, Keranos is nuts. So I can produce 2 blockers? I just don't have any outs anyways, right? Channeler... Ragavan... I can't even play the Sunbaked Canyon. I mean, what are my outs? Like, I don't think I have any. Just borrow me. Put me out of my misery. Okay. You can Violet and Ornithopter on 0. I mean, true. It's kind of cool that you can Violin Pure Steals to get around counterspells. I do kind of like that. That's kind of a cool idea. Just, I don't know. I feel like it maybe decreases your amulet. Here's my Jegantha. Sure, I'm in. Creativity and Rhinos. I've tried that. It's not good. No, can't win. Actually, can't win. Man, do I want to keep a second one? I really want to find a burn spell so I can turn on the light up the stage. Graveyarding a Heat feels really bad against Titan, but I don't even... It's not a guarantee that I can turn on the first one, right? So if I top this, it's 2 types, cast the Impulse. It's kind of close. I'm gonna ship it. That's really close, though. Zeusa. As Rhinos End. I don't remember who it was where I saw they posted Scape Shift, but I thought it was Punt. I don't even know with the Amulet players anymore. They're a different breed. Okay, last card's Titan. Rip. And I cannot turn on Unholy Heat this turn, huh? Well, that's not good. I can hold up the Heat. Just hope that I can spike an instant off of it. Or I could just cast Impulse. I have to hit a sorcery off of it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think I'm just going to cast Impulse. I guess that turns on Delirium. This is kind of why I wanted to do this main phase. So I can get a decent-sized attack. Decent-ish attack. It was pumped by the Tesla's not the usual. Gotcha. Playing an Arski this weekend, now registering 2 Keranos, the Invoke Despair Prophecy has been written. Yeah, just hope just hope you have a counterspell for it. That's the idea. Or there's like that one window where you tap out for it and you're just like, Prage, you know? Alright, chat, we got a little bit of time to talk. How's everybody doing today? Bajuka Bog. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll take one. Reckless Impulse into double Bauble. Delirium. Not even close. I guess, hypothetically, this is card type 3. If I spike, creature, sorcery, and land has to be instant or artifact. Alright, I mean, that's a thing. It is, in fact, a thing. Sacred 3. That could have gone worse. I'm still probably not in a good spot. They do have to pay for a pact, though, so there is that. Hear me out. Abandon Prowess and Modern Run Back and play the cutting edge of Pioneer Mono Green with Teferi. Mono Green Teferi, huh? Yeah, they can't... Can they Titan this turn? I think so. Not without Amulet, right? The issue is we don't really have an answer to a second Titan yet, so... That's not good. If they have a bounce land, they can Titan. They must have just drawn that, right? Yeah, they definitely just drew that. Wait, no. No, they can't Titan me. They can pick up Bog. Okay, yeah, they can do this. I saw that, guy. I saw that. Was that good? No blocks. Think I should upkeep Dart? I didn't. Do I have any outs to lethal here? Through 2 Grazers. I mean, it definitely involves casting Swiftspear, right? I feel like I probably don't have a way to lethal here, but we'll try. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on just a second. I'm a mana short, right? Because I can go sack Tapped Mountain, dart them, light up for 1 mana. I'm 2 mana short. Then I can play Breach with no mana floating. They don't have double bleed for transmute. They just transmuted this turn. I feel like that doesn't do it. Sack Lava Dart, light up the stage, play land, play Breach, no mana left over. They just block, and kill me. What do I have to hit, though, off this light up the stage? Like, I don't even think double removal spell for Grazer does it. I don't think that's enough. Graveyard it. Oh! Newbie! Gifting 2 subs to Cam Lynn and Aaron Freyer. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day today, buddy. This is 7. It's only 9 damage, even if I hit 2 burn spells. Or 7. I mean, I guess I can hold up... No, it doesn't do anything, right? I can hold up Bolt. Yeah, Swiftspear, Bolt to Grazer. They block there, take 5, go to 8, kill me. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. We're dead. I am now paying you to look at a list. Alright, fine. After this match, I got you. Alright, playing against Amulet. Assume I want Wear Tear, Alpine Moon, Path to Exile. Breach probably too slow. I don't want to cut some of these draw spells. Like, at least go down to 4 total. Be like 3 Impulse, 1 light up the stage. Still gotta cut 3 more cards. Maybe Wear Tear's not good. Like, go to 2 Wear Tear. Got the Prismatic Endings. They're good against Amulet, but let's try this. Yeah, let me know when you're back. Let me know when you're back, maybe, and then we can do the deck tech. Just print Surgical and Pioneer so my Demolich deck can be good. Mutagenic Growth, hello? Better than I expected. When you do the thing, you kill really quickly, and just the fact that you have 4/4 double strike. Yeah. Keyword soup. Yeah, that's true. Vigilance seems kind of huge. That tracks. That definitely tracks. I would like to play first. Here's my Jegantha. Surely they don't have the Grazer again, right? Surely they don't have the Grazer again. Extremely frustrated with YouTube right now. I'm trying to upload a bunch of videos from camp as unlisted. Parents can watch YouTube copyright claim half the videos unlisted, so I don't have to worry about copyrights. That's kind of weird. I feel like if they're unlisted, yeah, I agree. Why would they care about copyrights if they're not listed? I don't exactly know how that works. I had one copyright strike one time, which ended up being a mistake. I think people, like, the people who try to do that kind of stuff, they, like, I think they can, like, report you or something, but most of the time it's just spam, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, can we just ban Grazer? What's up, Waterfalls? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's not a Grazer. Oh my god, if they play Amulet and I draw land... Oh my god. No Amulet. Guess I'm just gonna go Swiftspear, Bauble, attack. It's a little bit greedy if they have Dismember, because they can Dismember the Ragavan. So obviously wanted to kill the Saga. Alright, whatever. Bauble you. Boseiju. 14. Top four of a showcase. Yeah, I saw you're playing Oops, right? Extinction Event, very good against Monograin, I agree. I've cast that card a couple times as Rakdos against Monograin, and it's pretty gross. You guys see the deck that won the Legacy Showcase? I'm still absolutely blown away by it. I just can't, my brain cannot comprehend that deck won. I don't understand what the deck is doing. I still don't really, I don't get it. Like, it's like some Horde Queens, and there was a Birds of Paradise in the sideboard, and I'm just like, yeah, I know nothing. I don't understand what's happening here. There was literally a Birds of Paradise in the sideboard. I was just like, what the fuck is happening here? It was something. It was something. Birds is for when you cut carpet. People told me that, and I don't... Yeah, I don't get it. People told me that. I still don't understand it. Alright, well. Kill that. Attack for 4. They go to 8. Probably should have cracked this for a shock land, so I could sack the Canyon EOT. I think we'll be fine. It's meant to fight Delver. What, the birds? The not understanding in part is how is there not a better cyber card than birds? Yeah, that too. Like, I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm just like, if there's a reason for it, there has to be something better, if that makes sense. I'm just doing it this way. So then they Titan me, and then I path their Titan, and we're good. What's up, Tate-a-tat? I mean, Spellseeker is a powerful card. I'll give you that. Oh no, are they going to Explosives me? I think they're Explosivesing me. I hope not. Hopefully just play a Titan. Okay. That's not a Titan. Play Boseiju, play Garrison, pick up Boseiju, hold up Boseiju, dead a path. Okay, definitely dead now, even if they have somehow have a removal spell. It's kind of funny, if they Boseiju'd me, I don't have I can just get a Sacred Foundry, never mind. I do have a second Sacred Foundry. There was a list that I saw for Prowess that only had one Sacred Foundry, and I was like, that's a little dicey if you just get, if you randomly get Boseiju'd, you know? I'm gonna go down to 2 of this. I just like don't want to draw 2 of these ever. Where's the Legacy deck list? I'm sure you can find it on Goldfish / their Twitter. It's CFT Sock. Let me see if I can pull it up on stream. Probably pull it up on stream. Where is... Oh no, because they don't post the deck list, so I gotta find it on their Twitter. Yeah, their Twitter is @CFTSock3. Here's the deck though. Look at this. There's... yeah, there's a Birds of Paradise in the sideboard. We're playing 80 cards, by the way. 3 Carpets main deck, Spellseeker, 2 Ephemerate, 1 Prismatic Ending, 1 Orm's Chant, a Hydro Pyro, 1 Traverse, 1 Iteration, 3 Ponder, a Grist, a Knight of Autumn, a Hornet Queen. Like, I just... I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Lots and lots of questions. No creatures? I don't really want to ever keep a hand that's reactive against the Amulet. It's an, I don't know, it's a deck of legal legacy cards, I'll give it that, you know? That's what I can say. It's a deck of 80, 95 actually, legal legacy Magic the Gathering cards. That's as far as I can go. Oh shit, we lose. We had a good run. Had a good run until we got grazered. Guess I lead on Soul-Scar. Birds are in the sideboard because Carpet is in the main. Yeah, I still don't understand what that means. Like, do you just... I don't get it. You just want more mana when you cut Carpet, I guess? But, like, Birds is not good against Delver. They have a bunch of removal spells, right? Oh, but I guess you're not cutting Carpet against Delver. Sure. So I guess, like, when you're cutting Carpet, you need to be a little bit faster. I guess. I kind of understand it now. Well, this is bad. I'm gonna play Swiftspear. I'm probably gonna have to heat this stupid fucking Grazer. Because I can never attack past it if I don't. This is greedy if they have Dismember, because they can just Dismember the Soul-Scar Mage, but it does push a point of damage, so... I think the 1 damage is more relevant. Hornet Queen is basically an instant win versus blue-red. Yeah, I would imagine so. Like, how are they beating that shit if they're trying to attack you with Murktide Region? 2-8 Grazer so much, you'd love my newest tattoo. Did you get a Grazer tattoo? My goodness. Is it better to Impulse or Dash? I think it's better to Impulse. Just kind of hope they don't have a bounce land. I only have 2 card types anyway, so I might as well play the Swiftspear. Need to really badly dodge a bounce land, though. Bounce land or castle, I guess, would also do it. Yeah, need to dodge bounce land or castle. It's probably not likely that we're dodging. They probably have it. Yeah, it's like, Heat is good against Titan, but not when you don't draw Channeler, because this deck is not that good at putting cards in the graveyard, or types in the graveyard. So, like, Heat's good if you also draw Channeler, but when you don't draw Channeler, it doesn't really do that much. It's better than other options, it also doesn't fall to a single STP or whatever. Hornet Queen, yeah. I mean, I get Hornet Queen, it does make a lot of sense. If Blue Red's the best deck, and you're just, like, turboing out mana, you have a shit ton of mana with Carpet, like, the concept makes sense, like, doesn't actually sound that bad. Ready your Sag? Yeah. Don't pre-Sag, though. No early Sages. If they're thinking this long, they probably have Titan this turn. That's usually what this means. The math is usually, can I kill you? The answer is most likely no, but Titan is probably going to be good enough anyways, so. Looks like a Stronghold hand? No, I think they're just trying to think of what lands to give a Titan. I'd be shocked if they didn't have Titan this turn. Especially because they kept the hand without Dryad. You know, they would have played Dryad on 3 if they had it. 17 penalties last week. Any opinions on that? 17 penalties? What do you mean? I don't watch preseason games. I didn't actually see what happened. I'm assuming you're talking about a preseason game. Like, the thing about preseason games and that kind of stuff is, like, people play a little bit more sloppy. There's more, like, you know what I'm saying? Cowboys committed 17 penalties. Yeah, but that's their second roster. It's fine. Spellseeker deck really emulates how powerful Spellseeker is in formats. Oscillator and Cam Lander cards nuts, yeah. Yeah, you can Sag now. Permission to Sag. You know what I say about that hypothesis? I blame the refs. I blame the referees. Is this a good place to complain about there not being enough registration capacity for the Magic 30 Modern event? I kind of just stopped caring, because they were sold out in 2 hours, so I was just like, alright, I guess I'm not going to Vegas. But yeah, it's kind of stupid. Kind of dumb. And also, like, it's just price gouging. Like, it is so absurd to me that in order to find out that the modern events are capped, you literally have to buy a ticket first, which is non-refundable. So if you're in a position where you're like, oh man, I really want to go to this event, but I'm only going to go if I can play these modern events, let's buy a ticket. I'll buy a ticket, $160 down the drain. Oh, now that I've unlocked the ticket, I now know that these events are capped, which is the dumbest fucking thing in the entire world. They now finally say sold out. Okay, that's a good update, I guess, but before... Yeah, of course they only updated it after they sold out, right? They didn't think to do that before because they wanted to make all the money first. Now that the events are sold out, oh yeah, sure, now we'll post it. Like, a lot of good that does. Commander event that was going to happen, you have to buy the whole weekend to be able to play casual Commander. Yeah, it's just so stupid. Oh, right on time. I have 2 card types. I can get a third. Hypothetically, I could cycle into Bauble and go Bauble Heat, which would be kind of cracked. Alright, Prage Bauble, chat. I don't think I have any way out of this, right? It literally has to be Bauble, right? The only other line... I mean, I can Alpine Moon Valakut to not die, but... Alright, Bauble. It's not a Bauble. Can I Heat post-combat? Yeah, I guess I could now. But, like, the issue is... I'm still dead if I do that, right? Like, I can go Alpine Moon pre-combat, attack with everything. They likely block. Block here, tick 2. I have to pay for pacts. Yeah, they do. What do I Alpine Moon? That's the question. I think I'm supposed to name Valakut. Because I have to Alpine Moon pre-combat. EE would be super rough. Not a lot I can do about that, right? Did they pick up T-West? I don't think they picked up T-West, right? No, they picked up Vesuva. Alright, I'm going to Alpine Moon name Valakut. I guess I could name Slayer Stronghold. Which is good if they kill the Titan. But I feel like if I name Slayer Stronghold, they kind of know what's up. You know? Like, they're so much less likely to block if I name Slayer Stronghold, I think. I think they might just not block anyways, but... Maybe I'm not supposed to play the land pre-combat? Alright, that works. So they go to 11. I see. I see. Well, now we lose. Sunhome? Oh, yeah, I'm actually just dead to Sunhome, right? Because they can just go pre-combat, Vesuva, copy Garrison, haste the Titan, attack, get Sunhome, use the Garrison to double-strike the Titan. So yeah, I just lose now. I could have named Slayers, but then I still die to Sunhome, right, if I name Slayers. They just get Sunhome and then kill me. You can't name T-West with this. Well, you're allowed to, but it doesn't stop the T-West in hand. Asmo's onto the battlefield. Did you know that? Alright, keep. Honestly, I think you probably should just play one Asmo as, like, it's just a free roll, you know? I guess it's not a free roll in the games you draw it, but just having, like, a free 3/3 to get off a party looks kind of cool. You can just play, like, one Asmo, one cookbook, call it a day. It's kind of a cool idea. W upkeep, see what we're up against. Goblin Guide. The classic Prowess versus Burn. Alright, will they kill the Ragavan? Type 1 in the chat if you think my opponent's going to kill the Ragavan. There's always this, like, classic, you know, Burn players just don't care about Ragavan. Okay. Our Burn opponent seems to know what they're doing. Because every time I play against Burn and they don't kill my Ragavan, it's just like, what are you doing? You know you're just gonna lose to this card, right? You guys ever have that where you play Ragavan on turn 1 and your opponent just goes like Mountain Lava Spike you? Or like Mountain Pass, take the Ragavan hit, EOT bolt you, you know? It's too good. Okay, well, kind of getting dumpstered here. The Searing Blaze was kind of a beat. Deck. They only have Bolt to kill it. They have Searing Blaze, but I guess for 1-drops, yeah. Or they like Goblin Guide attack when they probably should just hold it back to block, you know? Holy Heat on top. That is not what we're looking for. At least don't have a second Searing Blaze, because I have to cast this dart if they do. Might as well bolt on their own turn if they're not going to bolt a monkey. Well, if they're going to bolt the monkey, they should at least wait till my turn, right? Yeah, ban Searing Blaze. Get out of here. Alright, Holy Heat has resolved. Eidolon? No? Alright. I got nothing. Attack for 1. I got nothing. Maybe they Searing Blaze could play another Heat. Well, I would just go Dart Saccharate at that point. Yeah, we're not winning this game. Sure. I will cast Unholy Heat. Remember when cards like Wild and the Kettle were on the ban list? What a better time that was. Yeah, can we get Wild and the Kettle back on the ban list? Boros Charm upstairs. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Chief. I'm at 6. So I can't possibly win. So they have 2 spells in hand, most likely. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. 10. I got 10 damage yet. That Helix was actually kind of big. I don't think I'm supposed to cast any spells. If I draw another Swiftspear, I think that would be enough, right? 18. I'd be one short, I think. No, I can get the point out of this, right? Yeah. Alright, attack for 1. Go. Lava Spike. I have been lava spiked. What do you got? What do you got for me? Would Rakdos play Copter? Fuck yeah, it would. You kidding me? You get to loot all the way. Oh, you get to loot away all of your extra 3-drops that you draw. Copter would be cracked. So good in that deck. Like, that's what Rakdos is missing. That card exactly. Just card filtering, you know? That card would be so fucking good in Rakdos. I don't think Copter would be too good, but, like, Copter needs to be crewed. Yeah, you have enough ways to crew it, though. You have, like, Graveyard Trespasser, Bone Crusher, random tokens, like you have Fable tokens, tokens off of Chandra, not Chandra, Sorin, stuff like that. You know what would be insane? A card that lets you loot every turn if you're an opponent plays 2 spells. Like, why does Shredder have to be both players? Can we have a chat about that? Like, Shredder would still be good, even if it was just you. It would still be really good. Like, why does that count both players? I don't understand. It seems like, I'm not saying the card is too powerful, but it just seems like kind of a design mistake. I think the card's poorly designed. I mauled it pretty hard in the Pioneer Prelim last night. Niv opponent, boarded multiple Thought Distortion and a red-black mid-player, boarded Invoke Despair. You're playing Phoenix. They boarded Invoke Despair against Phoenix? Why? In what world is that even remotely a good card? 5 mana? Oh, okay, I'll sack my Phoenix. Yeah, you got me. Cool card. What do we cut against Burn? I think this is the only card I want. I can't cut creatures. I think I cut Prismatic Ending. It burned you out? Oh my god, you actually lost to it? Jesus fucking Christ. That's insane. My recommendation, chat, do not board in Invoke Despair against a deck that has Arclight Phoenix. Not a good idea. Would recommend against that. I'm just gonna high roll. We high roll. They only have 4 ways to kill it. It's not trivial that they can. They always have it, but I guess maybe they have more post board. I'm more surprised Niv had Cyber Thought Distortion. Yeah, that's a card they don't even usually play that much, you know? They always... Can you not? Can you fucking not, please? Jesus Christ. Can you not do that? Alright, I mean, I guess I can't complain. Kind of hit the nuts. Important Deflecting Bomb. I can't, dude. Freaky Fingers, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Also, probably would recommend not boarding a Deflecting Palm against the Monastery Swiftspear burn deck. Probably not a card you want access to. Thank you very much for the Prime sub, though. I appreciate that, Freaky Fingers. This is a reminder to you, Twitch chat, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, or if you have Amazon Prime, I should say, Amazon gives you 1 free subscription to any streamer of your choice. If you want to drop Prime subs here, I'm not going to say no. Appreciate the support. If you think I'm losing a palm, you're out of your damn mind. I'm not losing that fucking card. Sure. Got a Reckless Impulse. They're probably just dead, right? Frank, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Question chat, are they dead? I think so. Right? So I go... Breach. Oh, I don't have a Swiftspear. I thought I had a second Swiftspear. Oh, they're probably just dead anyways, though, right? I just go Bolt Eidolon, bolt them, bolt them, bolt them. Yeah, they're dead. They're definitely dead. 100%, right? Like 1,000% dead? No. Well, I can cast the Bauble, right? So this is Breach. Bolt them. No, this isn't lethal, right? 3, 4. They go to 1? Am I really 1 damage short? I think I'm 1 damage short. Oh, I don't have enough cards in the graveyard to cast the Bauble twice more, though. So they're definitely not dead. How many Baubles? Not enough. Oh, what if I bolt them from the hand and then just Bauble 3 times? Do I have enough to Bauble 3 times? Do I have exactly enough? I think I have exactly enough, right? If I bolt from hand, I can Bauble 3 times. I literally have exactly enough. Yeah, I have exactly enough. God. Breach is so messed up. Breach is so sick. Attack you for 7. Let's go! Whew. Underworld Breach. What a card. What a fucking card. I've won the game every time I've cast it. I mean, that's kind of what that card usually does, but... You know, it's not obviously it's not good on turn 2, but... This hand's weird. This hand's, like, not bad if they have a creature on turn 1. I don't know, what do you think, chap? I'm leaning Mulligan, but I think it's pretty close. Yeah, it was also a 2-mana draw 3. I don't know, man. Is this hand good in the burn matchup? Yeah, it's a reckless keep. I mean, this match can get pretty grindy if we, you know, if they're like pointing bolts at my creatures, it can get pretty grindy. So we got keep and snapball. And then we have easy mull. I think it's really close. I'm gonna ship it. I think it's really close. Okay, this hand's way better. Sorry, Breach, not this game. Maybe next game. This hand's maybe a little awkward because I don't have a removal spell on turn 1. Like, I can't kill a Goblin Guide, but I can try to trade for a Goblin Guide. As long as they don't have fucking Searing Blaze again. They can't have Searing Blaze every single game, right? Land? There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna try and trade for this Goblin Guide. Surely they don't have Searing Blaze for the 3rd game in a row. Just bolt it. Please just bolt it. They always have it. I know, it's just like every single time, they always have the Searing Blaze. I mean, both games, game 1 and game 2, they went Bolt, Ragavan, Searing Blaze, my next creature. This time they went Goblin Guy, but they were on the play, so... Yeah, we do have the Claw. We do have the Mandible Claw. Oh, no land? I'm snap blocking. I mean, I should probably attack, right? Yeah, I think I should force the block. Because if I play Dragon's Claw and pass... Like, there's a theoretical world where I lose this game, where they, like, just kill my Ragavan and keep 2 creatures in play, and I just, like, never draw a burn spell or something. I don't know. But, like, if I just make that trade, I don't see how I can lose this game. Maybe Helix on top? Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Our opponent in Vegas had 4 Searing Blaze in our 3rd game. Sheesh. Suspend Rift Bolt, huh? Gain a life. Yeah, I'm just going to Impulse here. Because Impulse gives me Delirium, which is kind of dope. Graveyard that pretty easily. Oh, more good cards. I guess Impulse means they can Rift Bolt it, but whatever, I just don't really care. I don't know if they can ever win this game, right? Yeah, Graveyarding a Dark with DRC is kind of sick. This deck feels like it would have slapped shit in 2019. It did. Before MH2, Prowess was the best deck. Okay, it's a good card. What's up, Jake, man? I am playing Modern, doing some RCQ testing. Holding back a Swiftspear. Okay. Good turn. Good turn. Good turn. Should have fetched first, but... Yeah, graveyard that anyways. Good turn is good. Attack. I mean, yeah, they missed land drops, but I don't think it mattered. Problem pre-MH2 is the lack of other good cheap red creatures. I mean, Prowess was still Prowess is probably the best deck post pre-MH2. Was like, that was the Prowess Heliod format. Remember playing Abbott? Yeah, Abbott was busted with Lurrus. Like, obviously, now that Lurrus is gone, Abbott's terrible, but it was insane with Lurrus. You just get to the late game in the red mirror and you just go like, Lurrus Abbott, and you're dead, you know? Like, we're done. Alright, I think they're dead. I mean, they were dead on turn 2, but, you know. Graveyard. Top. I would like to draw that, please and thank you. I don't know if this is actually lethal, but I'm just going to cast my cards. I think it's lethal. Looks pretty fucking lethal to me. Graveyard that. Yeah, that. Sack all my lands. Top that. Ooh. I got 5 on my calendar still. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm in. You going to a concert? Oh, is that the Dance Gavin Dance? I think you remember. I remember you saying you got. I think you got tickets to DGD. Yeah, Vintage Cube. Hello. Flooded Strand, huh? It could be Murktide. I kind of like baiting with Channeler against Murktide. If I had a second Ragavan, I think I like leading Ragavan, but with only one, I think I'd rather just lead Channeler. What's my favorite format? Pioneer. The Tude. Is blue-white control? Solitude, a Dragon's Rage Channeler on turn 1. Just -1 Keck W. Just the old -1 card Keck W. Alright, touche. Trying out the Magic Spell Slingers Hearthstone ripoff. I already made it to Mythic on that game. Was that game actually good? I watched a trailer for it on Canister stream. I just, like, I don't know. I can't get into shit like that. There's just something about that I can't get into. It's not for me. I mean, you know, there's an audience for it. It's just not me. I'm gonna stop on my upkeep because I might dart them on my upkeep. We'll see. See what they do. Well, obviously not if they play Teferi, but yeah, this is affinity control. Oh man, we had this conversation at the RCQ chat where we were talking about blue-white control. It's basically reverse affinity. So affinity has like a bunch of Thoughtcast and Thought Monitors where you're just like always up 2 cards, and blue-white control is basically reverse affinity because it's just a bunch of cards that 2-for-1 themselves. Actual reverse affinity. It's like 2-for-1 yourself control. You go Swiftspear plus Dart the Tef. Kind of in on that. Yeah, all the reverse math. Oh, it's so good. 3. Yep. Why did they put Swifty in my hand? I don't know. Should they just bounce the Channeler? They just take less damage. If they were going to bounce at all. No Verdict either. I don't have enough for a deck tech, but check out Pioneer List I posted in Discord. It might be Galaxy, but likely terrible. Oh shit, is Newbie here? Newbie, you here, buddy? No, Newbie went to get food. He said he was going to do a deck tech, but he went to get food. Lands on top. We'll draw the land. I think I just dash Ragavan, right? Is there any world they have like a stupid Force Spike or some shit? Yeah. Yeah, agreed, Gaia. I think that there's been some people that I've seen. There's like an 80-card blue-white Urza deck that's been floating around. I think maybe that deck is okay, but so what you're saying is if you fuse Affinity and blue-white control, you get a deck that breaks even on cards. Yes, exactly. Blue-white Affinity control. We're chilling. You can go. We're chilling. Good feeling they have Solitude in hand. Yeah, they definitely have Solitude. I'm okay with that. Oh. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that instead. So you can maybe turn on Delirium here. I guess this is a little dicey if I don't find a land. Because then I can't go dash Ragavan, hold up Heat. Yeah, because I don't want to dash the Ragavan and just get Solituded. So I'm just going to go to combat. Maybe like play the Channeler post-combat. I'm like 99% sure they have Solitude here. Can maybe set up a Breach next turn when I have more mana. Watch us get settled. Yeah, there's the Solitude. Shocker. We're gonna kill Channeler. I'm gonna heat the Solitude in response. Get a Surveil trigger. Kind of just want to find lands. No, I'm not gonna ship a Bolt. Yeah, that's dead. They go to 8. Play second Channeler. Wait, I should have played the one from Exile. I'm dumb. Yeah, I should play the one from Exile. That was bad. I brain farted. That's why. I brain farted. Yeah, see, now they just know about it, you know? Now they know none of their creatures are good. No. It's called showboating. We call that a victory lap. Even though this game's not over, but it's pretty over. They're doing nothing. I like that. Draw Bolt. I think I can dash now, right? Yeah, because if they have Solitude, I have the Heat. I think dashing now is fine. Remember when you could actually say none of their creatures were good in blue-white? Well, they just didn't play any creatures, right? I guess they had, like, Snapcaster Mage, but... What do we got? Are we stealing? They'll steal this. If they steal the Channeler, I think I'm going to heat it. Yeah. Because I'm not going to get anything else out of this heat anyways. Are they counterspelling the heat? Okay. They don't have Delirium, do they? Creature, Planeswalker, land, instant. They do have Delirium. Okay, that's a bit awkward. I was going to say if they didn't have Delirium, I could dart the Channeler, but they do, so... Alright, he gets countered. That's fine. Yeah. He gets countered. Resolve my Prowess trigger. Resolve my Surveil. Do I want that? Kinda don't. I just want to draw Burn Spell next turn. So, you have a Channeler. But the unfortunate thing about their Channeler is they have to attack. I guess I could have attacked with the Swiftspear, but then I'm forced to sack a land to Lava Dart, which, like, I can just make them attack and then just, you know what I mean? Just do it next turn. If we aren't Delirium, we can still dart our own guy. No, I was, though. Right? And even if I exile the Lava Dart, there's still another instant in the graveyard. They shocked? What the hell? Why would they shock? What in the actual fuck is this? What the fuck? Why would they ever shock here? It's like 4/4 Shark Typhoon, maybe? There's no shot they have a Gearhulk, right? There's no way on earth they would put a Gearhulk in their modern deck. Come on. Snap Charm with Fluster backup? Second Flusterstorm? Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna cast Impulse and see what happens. Funny enough, if they snap Flusterstorm, they lose... No, they don't lose Delirium. Yeah. There's no way they have Hulk. I'm not playing around Torrential Gearhulk in Modern. I refuse. You could not pay me enough money to play around that card in Modern. Come on. Counter Spell. Maybe I should have led Prismatic Ending. They have one card left. So they have a 4-mana play. Maybe it's Snap Counter? No, because they could... Well, I guess it could be Snap Counter. I mean, I'm going to cast Prismatic Ending pre-combat and see what they do. I should have led on Prismatic Ending, though. Subtlety? I don't really care about Subtlety, right? Did I just go for it? No, I'm just... I have the Bolt anyways, so... They have a 4-mana play. I don't know what it is, but... Okay, that makes sense. Did they put a card on top or no? They did put a card on top. Let's see what that is. Can I get a deck tech after this match? Yeah, we got one for Newbie too. I don't know. Did Newbie's still not here though? Oh no, Newbie is here. I gotta do Newbie's deck tech after this. But yeah, we can do it. We can do Newbies and then we can do yours. Chalice for 1? No. Alright, Swiftspear. What you got? Wanderer plus counter? Maybe. Okay, they topped the card. Yeah, I guess it could just be a counter spell. If I cast Impulse, how bad does it go for me? I think it's gonna go that poorly. If they counter the Impulse, whatever, that's fine, I don't really care. Solitude, maybe? So now they're at 6. Which means I just put them to 4? Still a Bolt Dart next turn. Yeah, this is fine. Pitch Merfolk Spirit Guide, block with all. Yeah. Yeah, they have main deck Veto and main deck Flusterstorm. It's kind of wild. Okay, let's cast the card that kills you. Force you to counter this. Another Veto? Sheesh. Sheesh. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Opponent does not want to lose to Cascaders. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not bad online. There's a shit ton of Living End and Rhinos and stuff. Alright, Blue-White Control. Are any of these cards good? I don't think so. TBH. I guess we should expect them to have Chalice, right? So we should presume they have Chalice and just have Wear Tear in our deck, probably. Maybe just like a couple of copies, because I already have Prismatic Ending. Maybe just like cut a Dart and a Heat for 2 Wear Tears, call it a day, and have 4 outs to Chalice. Hearse is better than Pending. I want to keep a variety of answers to Chalice. And I think Pending has a little bit more upside than Wear Tear. Like, if they don't have Chalice, Pending still might have targets, But I kind of assume they have Chalice, because they didn't play... The only 1-mana card they played was Flusterstorm, so... It would kind of make sense for them to have Chalice, because Flusterstorm is a card you can play through Chalice, Yeah, this hand's great. Keep. We have an out to Chalice. That's all that matters. I must cook dinner. I will return. Where's Newbie at, though? Yo, Newbie! Where you at? We're gonna do your deck tech after this. Newbie! Newbie! Alright, Channeler, Bauble. Newbie! Mod check? What are you looking for here? The classic reverse affinity style. I think I ship that. Yeah, I'll ship that. Reverse affinity, chat. Reverse affinity. Another Solitude. Oh, I bet I know what's going to happen next turn. I bet I know what's going to happen next turn. Any ideas? Oh, they're going to play Chalice. Damn it, I have to take my turn off to kill it. They didn't even let the trigger resolve. Yeah, I mean, they know what they want. They have 3 cards, one's a Solitude. Hopefully the other 2 are not Force Blue card. I have to do this main phase, obviously. I don't want them to counterspell, yada yada. Hope they don't draw the other Chalice. Yeah, I know. Don't draw a second Chalice, please. They answered my my call. Alright, let's go Swiftspear. They pitched a Verdict, too, which I don't know if that should lead me to believe they have a second Verdict. But, like, I have a lot of draw twos where I'm probably okay just playing into the Verdict anyways. Basically, I'm just going to run up the Soul-Scar. They're probably going to counter the Light Up the Stage. What's this? Hardcast Force? Wow, so I guess they didn't have a blue card, right? Because if they had a blue card, they certainly would have fought over it. Or they just drew the Force Negation. Which is probably more likely, but... Why not Shatter on their turn because they didn't have blue mana? They showed us Flusterstorm game 1. I don't want to get Flusterstorm for no reason. Field of Ruin. Cool with that. Yeah, Veto too. 2 cards in hand. Well, hopefully one of them's not a counterspell. Kind of suck if it was. Okay, no counterspell, that's good. Now we're just kind of going off here. Boros Storm. Attack you for 6. Get 12. Another Chalice. Well. Even if they have counterspell, I think they're dead. Oh, we know the last card Solitude, right? I'm an idiot, so they're dead, I think. We have enough to kill them? We should, right? Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Surely that's lethal, right? We did a chat. 3 and 2. 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2. Alright, what are we going to change for... Well, actually, before before we make changes, if you're watching on YouTube, I love you guys. Be sure...